morning. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. Or good afternoon for you, or evening, Today we are working on these cute little beaded Christmas trees that I had showed you guys like the start of the other day, but I don't have any of the ruffles on yet. I gotta kind of fix the little beads. But we are working on these little Christmas trees. I have another one with colorful beads, but I haven't put the star on it yet. Hi, Shoto. Hi, MJ. Oh, I'm glad you're here, MJ. So we're doing little Christmas trees today. I'm debating whether or not, like, I want to make another clear one and another white one and add the star. But I'm like debating whether or not I want to make one with like white branches because it kind of like snow on the tree. I might make one of those soon, but I think I'm gonna make another clear one and another multicolored one, and they're gonna be part of my Christmas gifts. I think I'm gonna do these two together as little gifts for people. So yeah. Hi, Larry. How is everybody doing today? Hope you all are doing well. I just got back from work. I was rushing to get back. Yeah, I'll have to see. I think I have a picture here of what it looks like with the white on it. And I have the link for the pattern in the description. It's kind of hard to see in that picture. Hold on, let me see if there's another. I think there's two pictures. Well, no. Okay, whatever. Here are the different options you can do. If my screen will show you. I'm trying to do it without, but there's the one with the white branches right there. And then that's like a plain green one, and then like a multicolored one, and then a red one. You can do like every other branch or every branch with a bead or anything. Aw, the Rudolph is adorable. Thank you. It is cute. I love the little whites around the eyes and stuff. It's so cute. I'm glad it worked out well. The only problem is, you guys, I bought like, I don't know, 3 skeins of this yarn to make a bunch of these. I only used like a half a skein to make this one, so I'm going to have a lot of brown left over. So if I can figure out what to do with that brown, that would be cool. I know I could make like a puppy, but I don't really know a whole lot of other things to make with brown, or like plants, the dirt and plants. Oh, thank you, MJ. I got my little snowman I made back there, and I think my grandma gave me that, and I made this to go on the back of the couch. It's like an infinite granny. The end isn't weaved in on it, okay? Don't tell anybody. I got to do that. But it's like an infinite granny square. So it just keeps going, and then I put a little border around it. Ugh. But I literally just made it to throw on the back of the couch for the different holidays. I have a Valentine's Day one too. Ugh. I can fix it back, sort of. But thank you. Hi, Chloe. Let's see. Or not Chloe. Hi, Clips. Hi, welcome, Fernando. Love cats. That's true. I could make some brown kitty cats too, couldn't I? Could make some brown kitty cats. Yeah, but I'm excited. I'm going to probably make some more of these next week. So I will share that with you guys next week probably. But this week we are working on Christmas trees. The little Christmas trees with the beads. I am from North Carolina in the United States. But I hope everybody's doing good, Larry. I hope you're doing good, MJ. I hope you're doing all right. It's cold here. It is cold here too, Larry. It is going to be, I think, 18 degrees tonight or 19. And then one of those, it's like one of those tonight and one tomorrow, but I can't remember in which order. So yeah, it's going to be chilly. And it was chilly today. The wind a little bit when I was walking to work. But other than that, I was warm because I had my layers on. It was chilly. Not going to lie. 17 degrees. Ooh. Yeah. That's especially cold for where you're at too, MJ. Down there. Oh, my baby boy's waking up. That's what I meant to do before I started, was get your treaty, and I forgot, baby boy. Will you be patient with me and wait a minute? I forgot. Hold on. We're looking for the pattern, baby boy. There we are. We're right here. I think I'm going to have to go make his treat really fast, you guys. I think I will. I'll be right back, you guys. Hold on, Arthie. Ah! All right, make it real fast, baby boy. Real fast. I forgot. I thought something. I forgot, but I couldn't remember what it was. That's why I forgot it. Okay. gonna give him this energy treat that he takes every day. Can you guys still hear me? I'm curious. I don't know how far my range on my mic is. I'm in my kitchen, which is like 2 rooms away, so I know. I'm just curious. All right, Arthur, I'm gonna come in. Let me put a treat inside. All right. He loves his Kong ball. All right, perfect. Here you go, baby boy. You're all set up. Oh, I got Arthur to wear a sweater the other day, you guys, just for a minute. But he actually wore it for a little bit just because it was loose and he didn't mind it as much. Ah! Walking across my couch to get around my setup here. 34. I think it warmed today, and it's about like 40 or 50 now, but it's going to chill back down after lunch. It's going to start chilling. So then it's going to get down to those really cold temps. Normal temperature you are. Oh, you're lucky. It's cold here. I mean, it's winter, but it's still pretty cold for here. I wish we would get some snow. If it's going to be this cold, I like snow. I would love a little snow, but yeah, it's freaking cold here. I bet it is, Chris. Oh my gosh, I bet. Hey, Pets World, welcome. Hold on, could you guys hear me when I was in the other room? Yes, you could hear. Okay, I was just checking. I wasn't 100% sure, but I didn't know. All right, let me get my pattern up over here. We're on row 21. Let's see, is that my, yeah. All right, 21, just a regular round. I've got them all marked up. This does get a little frustrating to me, but only like when you're attaching the little ruffles around it, just because you're having to crochet it onto a pre-existing piece, and that's not my favorite thing to do. So, yeah. You got snow in November. Oh, I miss the snow. Hasn't snowed here in like a year or two. 41 Northeast Mississippi now and 17 tonight. Yeah, so kind of similar to here, MJ. Yeah. Very similar. That's what it's going to be here. Like I said, I was surprised it warmed up as much as it did. When I was leaving work, I heard I was like, oh, I didn't know it had warmed up to that already. It's like, no wonder I didn't have to wear my beanie on the way back home. And my gloves. A snail, you did? Oh, I'll have to see it. I want to do another snail at some point. I want to do one that's like my snail with the like pointy shell. I have to like bring a shell out so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But it's like a long pointy shell instead of the little round shells. And I want to make one like that one day. You're making a gnome? Ooh. Oh, cool, Larry. You have family there? That's awesome. That is cool. The little puppy was a mess today, you guys. I went to work yesterday and today, and usually I leave a day or so in between. There's more things for me to do, but anyway, I went 2 days in a row, and Puppy had a party last night, and I keep telling them they got to keep the cardboard away from the puppy dog because he keeps tearing up stuff. Do it, make more snails. Yes, I will. And look, Larry, I should take that same pattern that I made those tiny little snails. I could use a yarn that I used to make the scarves, same like fluffy yarn, and make one, and it would come out, I don't know how, but it would come out at least maybe like this big, the shell probably. Should at least try that too. Like a nice little soft snail like that. That would be cute. The only thing I'm confused about how to do would be make the little not horns, but the little antennas, you know, just because the pattern that I used had me use like a single piece of yarn, but I know there are ways to like crochet them, you know. I just had to figure it out. Snail body is blue and the shell is pink. Aw, I bet it's cute. I haven't seen it yet because like I said, I was working, so I'll have to see it when I get off. I bet it's cute. I bet it's cute. You forgot to make an antler type thing. Oh, yeah. Pets World, what I did for mine, I think it told me, well, I did mine a little different than the instructions told me, because the way the instructions told me to do it, literally put a string in there and leave it. like just put it in there and snip these where you can literally just pull it right out. So I didn't do that. I did that, and then I put a knot on one side and a knot on the other so that it's much harder to pull out. You could probably still pull it if you were really messing with it, you know, but tied little knots on each end, and then the little pieces of acrylic yarn just kind of stood up on their own. You kind of have to, if like, I'm sure when Larry got it out of the package, they might have been a little wonky, but if you just stand them up, they'll stay up. So yeah. Aw, Shoto, I'm sorry. That's the worst. I remember I used to draw and paint and stuff. So that is the worst. Oh no. Find him in your taste. Harry Houdini act. Oh my gosh. Larry, no. What in the world? I always about my snail when I can't find him. I'm like, did he escape? Because I know they can. But thankfully, we do have like a top on it, and it's pretty secure for as small as he is. I think it's pretty secure. But he moves so fast that I'm really nervous when he gets at the top, because he will sometimes crawl to the top of like the water. And so it scares me. I'm like, no, please don't get out. But I don't know. Where is he? Oh, wait, that's right. I did see him last night. I was like thinking, did I find him last night? I did find him. He was next to one of the fake plants. Oh, I need to give him an algae tablet, you guys. Oh my gosh. I just realized I haven't given little Gary an algae tablet. I need to give him one. Okay. I've been feeding the fish and forgot all about giving little Gary his tablet. Thankfully, he's algae and also eats the little leftover food from the fish. But I do need to give him his own little tablet. Spoiling. Oh no. Oh no. So we're Gary and Larry, right? Gary and Ned are our little fishies, but Gary is Neil. Yep. Little part of the family, little snails. He's cute. I'm glad I got a little snail because I was jealous of my husband's fish. Oh what? Alright, so I'm gonna do the next round here. Back loop only, little stitches. Mark this. I'm using regular stitch markers, but I'm also using my little fancy there we go. Stop moving. Mushroom stitch markers too. Aw, he's so short. Oh, that's right, Pets World. You came in after I showed, didn't you? I'm working on these little Christmas trees that have little beads on the end as little ornaments. I've got a little multicolored one that glows in the dark, but I haven't put the star on the top yet. Hopefully the next star comes out a little better. This one almost looks like a flower. It was the first one I made, so. Yes, MJ, you haven't seen my mushrooms yet, have you? Hold on, let me show you. I got them from that Etsy shop that I love so much, Making Meowgic, and they're in a bunch of different. I'll show you a couple of them. That one's the yellow one. I'll show you the orange one and the yellow one too. I know you like those. Let's see if I can line them up here, sort of. See, they're little mushrooms, and they got their little spots, and they glow in the dark. I'm still getting used to them, to be honest, because they have like this thing that's like an earring mechanism where you like open and close this. So I'm kind of getting used to it still, but I do like them. They're so cute. Aw, that's okay, Shoto. That is okay. I appreciate any amount of time that you guys pop in. I really do. All right, let me do my back only and mark the front loop for later. I can never find the front loops like that if I don't. Well, sometimes I can, but it's hard sometimes to find all of them if you don't mark them, right? All right, that's. Why does that look funny? Oh, because I marked the wrong one. I marked the one next to it by accident. This one is the one I need to mark. Yeah, they are. They're so cute. I think she still has the stitch markers too. I'm not sure because I got them not long ago, like very recently. And I showed Emily of Embu Crochet because I knew she would like them because she loves mushrooms. All right, and you guys, also, I will be Embu Crochet, EMBU Crochet. And so I will be there tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, so if you guys want to or can join me, I will be over there tomorrow, just so you know. and it'd be cool if you guys wanted to go support her too. But yeah, so just so you know, I will be over there tomorrow, and I don't think I'm going to go live Saturday because I think I'm going to go to my parents' house. They haven't decorated their tree yet, so I need to go over there and help them decorate their tree. So I think I'm going to do that on Saturday. But yeah, Arthur's still enjoying his little treat. After this, I have to make the base of the tree, and then I have to crochet the base of the tree to the main part of the tree. And then I need to stuff it at some point after I start crocheting them together. Like you missed so much since you were MIA last week. What the heck going on? You did, MJ. And you know what? I didn't want to say anything and bring it back up, but know that I've been thinking about you a lot. And I also, not to jump off you, but I have been thinking about you a lot. And I did want to ask, but I didn't want to ask because I didn't want to bring it up, because I knew you were trying to get your mind off things. But I do want to say Angie that I did my live with on Black Friday was in the hospital yesterday. I think she's out by now, but I just want to send her all the love if she does this, and I appreciate her, and I hope that she is feeling okay. So yeah, just want to say that. And also Joanne, who I haven't seen a little bit, but Joanne, if you see this, I have been thinking about you too since your surgery. So yeah, I love and appreciate you guys, and I do think about you guys outside here, that's for sure. I know, I'm so ADD. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh yeah, this reminds me of this. My mom the other day was like, how did you jump to that? And I was like, Mom, you shouldn't even question this anymore. You know me, right? It just happened. But no, I've been thinking about you. I just didn't want to bring it back up since I knew you were trying to like keep your mind off stuff. So you have to go for now. All right, Shoto. That is all right. I appreciate you still for coming in. Like I said, this is, the row of this. Good. Then we can decide what base color to do. I do have 2 different colors I could do for the base, but I picked the darker brown. I'll let you guys pick if you think I should do the light brown, dark brown for it. Let me grab it a second. It's down here. Oh, let's see. I was going to call my friend. For the first, we were both kind of like 2 crazy people, and we were both so tired and super hyper. You did this nail together. Oh, that's so sweet. That is sweet. Oh, oops! I got a knot in my yarn. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. I can't imagine doing this like a fuzzy yarn just because I don't know. I feel like it'd be so hard to find the front loop stitches if you did that, but I bet you could. Bet you could. But I think he goes fairly cute with the little reindeer, so I think it'll be a good little set. Oh, all is well. It's over. What is and so just yay! Oh, I'm so glad, MJ. I'm so glad. That's awesome. That is amazing. I hope he does so well. That's great. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Yay! Oh, Arthur's licking his paws. He's like, is there any peanut butter on my feet? Oh. I'm so glad though. Arthur walked over my light and it like flickered. It's kind of finicky, the cord on it, I think is. What are you doing around the Christmas tree? Don't be rocking around the Christmas tree, little boy. Don't be knocking it over. Whoa, here we go. Come here, got you. Got you. Get under your blankies. There you go. Do I smell like the puppy dog? He hasn't since I got home from work. I smell like the dog that's at work. All right. Hey. Do not, I know my hair on you. Do not tie off. Okay, so wait, leave this attached, and then, yeah. Okay, So I got to leave this done. So that's the base of the tree done, or the tree done. And now I've got to do the base of the tree. So we'll pick the color here. So you guys think that we should do, which keep in mind, I did the dark brown for here. You're not going to really see it much. It's like not very visible. But should I do the dark brown or the light brown for the bottom of the tree, like the stem, I guess, so to speak? I'll let you guys decide. Oh, dark brown. Yeah, dark brown. That's what I think. That's why I chose it to start with. But I figured I'd let you guys choose. And then we get to choose, do we want to do colored beads or clear beads on this one in a minute too? Because I'm going to make one of each, so it doesn't matter which I do first. Let's see. Whoa, brown yarn. Cooperate. Get a stitch marker. Let's get a fancy one. Let's get the orange one. MJ likes orange. I know she does. Little hooky hook. And you can make this pattern without the beads too. So if you just like it and don't have beads or don't want to do beads, you don't have to put beads on it. Probably going to make one without beads at some point too. Colored. All right, we'll do the colored beads then. I want to get some different colored ones, but at least it'll be the ones that'll glow in the dark, so they'll be cool. But I wanted to get some different colors. I think that would be pretty on it. Like Christmassy colored ones, those would be cool. Like if I had green and red or something. All right, I'm not even the pattern, and I just started going. Let me actually look at the pattern. That would probably be helpful. Because these two things have to fit together. Because you crochet them together. So they have to have the same amount of stitches. So if I just start going and don't count anything, that's not going to turn out very well. Here's the orange little baby. I already have the yellow one in my Christmas tree. I don't even think I've used the pink one yet, which is surprising. But I think I've been using the yellow and the orange one, and maybe the purple one. 1, 2, but mostly these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hope this isn't too complicated. I haven't looked at it. No, it's fine. Okay, good. This in patterns do something that I like, which is I've never seen a pattern do when they tell you to do like a round of slip stitches. A lot of times patterns don't tell you to like decrease your tension. And then when you try to go into it for the next round, it's really difficult. So this pattern actually does say reduce your tension to complete round 5. And then for the next round, it says continue with good tension. And I like that it tells you that, because otherwise you'd be really having a hard time getting them through there. Because slip stitches can be real tight. It's your birthday, I know. It's coming. I know, I was like, Siri, how many days is Christmas? Because I didn't even know. And I was like, Siri, how many days until Christmas? So I could fix the little numbers before I started. So when it says 15, it'll be Pets World Day. 2, 1, 2. Do some increases. I like crocheting these two pieces together. I don't know why, but it's something about it I find satisfying. I have to get up and get my stuffing in a minute. I always forget about needing stuffing. You hope you get yarn. I hope you do too. I hope you get whatever you want. Always need more yarn, don't you? Never hurts, especially after all the stuff you're making for Christmas. I bet you've been going through the yarn. All right, let's see. I want to learn. I think it was Freebie that was doing I think she called it like a double magic ring or something. I want to learn that. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it like is more stable, or maybe it won't come undone as easily or something, but I want to look into that. That sounds cool. I kind of saw her do it, but I didn't quite understand. She's so good and so fast that I didn't quite, and it wasn't a tutorial. I think she was just crocheting, but I think it was. I think that's what it was called, like a double magic ring. It was something about, I think she like wrapped it a different way, and then it appeared to have like 2 strings or something around it. and then she like, I don't know if she like moved one out of the way and then pulled it, or I can't remember, but it was something, and it was very interesting. So I need to, if I see her again, I'll have to ask her about it if I can't find it myself when I try to look it up, because I'm wondering if, I'm guessing, and I don't know if it's more secure where it wouldn't like slip and come undone. Because with certain like slippery yarns, the green can over time loosen up, you know. So I'm curious if that is like a way to help make it tighter, maybe, and more secure where it won't do that so much. I don't know. But oh, it's okay, Pet Twirl. No worries. No worries. Let's see. One. And an increase. I have to make, I think, 2 more of these trees, and then if I want it, then I need to make 3 more for gifts. I think only 3 more. Maybe I'm debating what to make the child, but what I'm going to do is make him one of those little tiny fidget trees where you can like, which you could do it on these too, but not as easily, where you can like spin the beads around stuff. I think that's what I'll make the little one. But that'll be fun for him. He likes the beads a lot. Actually likes the glow in the dark beads because, you know, those are cool. Anything glow in the dark is like, what? Increase. Oh, I forgot to ask his grandma. I was going to ask her, did she look at the thing that I sent her? Because I sent her some Crayola like light painting thing. I don't know. It's like a painting thing where you can't like make a mess on anything other than the paper. And his parents are artists, so I thought that would be like a cute little gift for him. And I was asking her about it, and I forgot to ask her if she thought that was a good idea or not. One. And increase. I'm still on track. Woo! What dear started now, though you would rather you were rested before starting. Yes, because you have been working, girl. Yes. I totally agree, because you don't want to mess it up. You want it to be perfect. I bet it will be beautiful. I'm excited to see it. We're done with it. It looks so fluffy and fuzzy. I don't know why I can just like picture somebody with that with like some Uggs or something, and they just would look so comfortable to me. I'd be like, man, that person looks comfy. The fluff shoes and the fluffy bag. All right, let's see. Pattern 4, 2, and increase. Okay. Oops. Like I said, I'm still getting used to taking the stitch markers on and off, but I think I like these better than the lobster claw clasps stitch markers, because I think if I have long nails on, I'm gonna be able to undo the little lobster clasps very easily, because I know I have a hard time doing like chokers and stuff when I have long nails. So I think this was a good choice. She also had little seals, which are really cute, and I almost considered, because I used to have the stuffed otter, and it looked a lot like those seals when I was little, but I didn't. His name was Odie, though. It was cute. I still have that seal, and somewhere, I think it's in my bedroom in my pile of animals. But and then she had some stars too, but they were like gold on gold, and I was like, meh. I'd rather not have the gold medal, so I get silver mushrooms, and they're adorable. My hair is itching me. So happy you found that pattern. Yeah, it's all single crochets. You don't think of me as fluffy because I'm using one out. It's still not cute. Yeah, it will definitely be cute. It'll still be pretty fluffy, I feel like, you know. It's still going to have that fluffy look to it for sure. Definitely. I think so. And I don't think I told you guys. I think I posted a story on my Instagram, but I didn't tell you guys. But I don't think Larry's here anymore. But his wife sent me a sweet little email about scarves that I made, and thanked me for them, and said that she them, and that she had shown them to 2 of the parents of the children that she is getting them for, and that they loved them. And I'm so thankful for them and their order, and I'm so glad they liked them. I hope the kids like them. I think they will because they're soft and not scratchy or anything. Also, I think the kids will like them too. So I'm excited. I'm glad. It made me happy to get that email. I always love to get a happy update. So that was nice. Alrighty, now what's next? I think this is the round, yeah, do the slip stitches and have like really loose tension. Yep. I got the brunette, again, she says, double up yarn with a cotton yarn so it's not stretchy. I wonder if I do acrylic instead of cotton. I mean, I use acrylic in a lot of things that people would use cotton for. Just because I don't love working with cotton because it's tough on my hands. Like me and my tight tension, they ache more because it's not stretchy. I think acrylic would probably be fine. I think so. You can't type. I know. I was waiting for you to correct that. I saw, but I was waiting for you. You got football done. Yay! Do you like it? Are you happy with it? So, let's see. Slip stitches into the back loop. Oh. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Loose tension. Loose tension, Amy. Loosey goosey. Get some water here. 1 second. Yes, I'm so glad. Yay! Good. Awesome. I'm glad. Yay. I know I was talking to my husband and I was like talking to him out loud and I was like telling him when I told you football and he was like, yeah, honey, that's not football size. And I was like, well, it's the same size as the football that we play with. And he was like, yeah, but that's different. That's not like a real fan. I was like, oh, well, it's close. I was like, well, then maybe if she used the bigger hook, that'd be all right. It was funny. All right, let's get these slip stitches around here. I don't necessarily know why we do the slip stitches instead of doing a single crochet in the back loop only in this pattern, because I think that would also work around the corner, but you know, it works. So we're gonna do it. Wonder stitches. Shows up too much. I'm just gonna do the blanket yarn and not use the second strand. Yeah. It kind of depends. I don't know. Kind of depends. And since the bigger one, or since you're doing one that's bigger and one that's, I don't know how that's going to look exactly because I've only done like 2 like acrylics together kind of. So I'm not sure how like a big and a little one will look. I don't know. But I think it's going to be neat though. Me and Chris were problem solving our crochet last night. Trying to figure out stuff. I'm always glad to be of service. All right, 3 more. And then just get the single crochet around for a round or 2 to build up the sides of our little tree trunk, which on this one, I didn't think about it until after, which is why it's done in green. But this one I didn't like put the stitches on the bottom to help keep it up in the middle. This one I did, and I think this one sits nicer. So if you're trying to make something sit flat when you're like closing up the end of it, take your thread after you've weaved it in just a little bit, and as you're weaving it in, take it and pull it through a stitch at the very bottom in the middle and take it across and pull it back through, and basically you're pushing the little center so that it gives it a nice little way to sit nice and flat. So, townspeople, you forgot your wife streams on Thursdays. Hello. Well, I didn't tell you because I didn't know if I was going to show your, you know what, your gift. But it's wrapped up now, so I haven't shown today. I'll show them another day. The final, because I did add the whites around the eyes to it. So it did look cute. Townspeople. Yeah, he calls you guys the townspeople. Like, how are the townspeople? They are good. He always forgets he's. I know my boss texted me this morning and she was like, I hope you're coming today. And I was like, oh crap, I wasn't really planning on it. So I got ready really fast and went in anyway. And my husband was like, don't go. I was like, I'm going so that I can get paid. I know, silly. Well, he has been banned recently from streams. So I guess, he's forgetful now. Because I banned him and I banned my mother-in-law from streams until after the holidays. So she's not allowed back until the new year because I am showing their Christmas gifts. So I just said, you might not want to hang around because you may ruin the Christmas gifts. But she was like, okay. It was sweet of her. She watched the live with Miss Angie and she was like, I really liked it. It was very entertaining and it was very cute. And it was like you guys were just having a conversation, but it was interactive and you guys were actually doing something. And I don't know. She was like, I really liked it. And I was like, oh, it was sweet. Ooh, I know, healthcare, blah, blah, blah. I've already done my healthcare. Why am I still getting text messages about that? It may not even be me. It may be for the lady who had my phone for me. To be fair, you've banned me from the streams the past 2 Thursdays. That is true. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have banned you, so I do not blame you, sir. Do not worry. You are not in trouble, Mr. Anderson. You are fine. Mr. Nugget. Little Arthur's being good sitting beside me now. Oh, but I'm going to have to wake him up in a minute when I get up to get my stuffing. But that'll be just a second. I'm going to get my coffee. Ooh, if I can get in this first. Oh, it's because it's the slip stitch round. I was like, why is it so tight? I did it with loose tension, but it's still a little tight. I probably forgot for like a stitch and didn't do it as loose. Silly. I got Max Press wrapped the other day after stream. Well, they're not all here yet, but the ones that I got already and the ones that I made, I wrapped and put under the tree. So they're all chilling. I need to check the water in the tree when I get off here too. But so far, so good with their all real Christmas tree for the first time. But I feel like it's a good thing. I wanted to get him 1 year ago, but I just couldn't at the time. So I'm glad that we waited until we were married for our first year to get a real tree. It's more special that way. All right, let's see. Because my mom's allergic, so I couldn't get real ones growing up. No real trees for me. All right. 2 inches if I can get in there. It's been a real pain getting in here. One more. Why does it sound like Cops is on in the background? I don't know what that is. All right. It sounded like a lady yelling. I don't know why that reminded me of Cops. They don't even do that anymore. Okay. There we go. Now, let's get some coffee. You can't read it. Damn it. It says 30 and fabulous. My God for me. When I turned 30. Obviously. You're back now. You make your gnome. Aww. Yay. Right? 30 and fabulous. It was a cute little set she gave me when I turned 30. A little tumbler thing in it. All right. I usually have my glass cup every day, but I switched it up. Okay. So, another round of singles. Okay. Need to put more cuticle oil on. I've been trying to be good about it because it's winter and I hate, especially when I'm crocheting, feeling of my little dry skin pieces touching things. It's awful. I got a piece of a cactus in my hand yesterday. That was fun. It's my fault because I touched the cactus, but I was trying. It needed water. All you nail ladies, this is your hint to put your cuticle oil on. It's cold out there. Got moisturize. All right. See. Yeah, that was fun. Let's see. And so she lived 2 hours away. I never made her first birthday package. And it came yesterday. That's so aw. That's so sweet, Pets World. I know that would be hard not to, but hopefully it'll be worth it. You know, that's sweet. I'm gonna get the hair off the mic. That's so sweet. You grab your. I know, right? Right. When I mentioned winter, right? Exactly. It's like, ooh, because mine get really bad in the winter time. Oh my gosh, heaven forbid. The people that are in the mountains, like, I don't know how you do it, because when I like stay in the mountains for like a week in the winter, oh my gosh, my hands are like, oh, they're awful. Bye, Chris. Thank you for coming. Have a good meeting. It wasn't a bomb. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's a good idea. There's nothing shouldn't be in there, you know. It's funny when you go to the post office and they're like, is there anything flammable? Is there anything aerosol? Is there any perfumes? That, you know, whatever the whole list of questions they ask you for what's in the box. And I'm like, no, it's crochet. And then they're like, oh, yep. So, nope, it should not suddenly combust. It's fine. All right, Chris. Cool. Cool. We will probably be here. Let's see. Because I have to do this and then I'll get the base. When is this? One more round after this. And then I'll get the stuffing. And then we'll do my favorite part, which is crocheting them together. I got a little discouraged at first with this pattern because I got confused at like 1 or 2 things in it, but I figured it out. So. Aw, just right. Exactly, MJ. Just don't light it on fire while it's shipping and everything will be fine. This is right. It will not combust on its own, but if you combust it, it's going flames real fast. Be like a mobile home. I'm not crapping on mobile homes. What I'm is a mobile home will burn in 7 minutes. So like, be careful, you know. Because my dad is a fireman, that's how I know that. But it's a very scary thought. Whenever I would hear in the scanner like somebody's mobile home was on fire, I'd be like, oh no. It's really scary. Especially this time of year too. You know, a lot of fires and stuff. Because heaters and Christmas trees and all that good stuff. Single and increase into the front loop only? Really? Okay. Yes, 7 minutes. They burn fast. Yep, 7 minutes. Crazy. Sent a package to Germany before they took it. They didn't ask a question. They didn't ask a single question. That's funny. Hi, Jazz. Hello. I'm making little Christmas trees today. Gotta find the front. There we go. Little beaded Christmas trees. I gotta add a star to this one. But making little beaded Christmas trees today. And I also have made a little reindeer, but we'll probably make him next week, I'm thinking. So, yeah, that's what we're working on today. I'm making a little base right now. I've got the tree done. Well, part of the tree. I've got to do the ruffles around it, but I'm almost done with the base, and then I'm gonna go grab my stuffing and we're gonna put it together. So yeah. Oh, hello, Monica. Almost missed you there. Hello. Welcome. Let's see. In the front loop only. Okay. Single in the front loop only. And I do have the pattern information in my description if anybody is interested. A little Christmas tree pattern. It's an Etsy pattern. And you can do it with or without the little beads on the end. I was thinking too, a plain and then adding like little pom-poms to it would be really cute. So I think that would be a cute idea if you don't want to do beads or don't have beads, you know. It takes about 50 beads if you do every branch and 25 if you do every other branch. So it doesn't take too many. Because like these little packs that you get at Walmart, I obviously have used a bunch of these and I've made a lot of things with these. So 500 are in here. So yeah, I can make tons of these with those. Let's see, ace and then 1. And then another increase. I hope you're doing well, everyone. I hope you had good holidays and all that stuff. 1 and increase. And 1. Aw. Yay. That'll be cute. That'll be cute. I have no idea what my husband's getting me for Christmas. I'm curious to see. The only thing I've told him about and sent him a link to, but this was a while ago, a tripod. And I don't even know that that's the tripod that I actually wanted, but it was just like one I was, because I wanted him to look at it. So I have no idea what he would actually get me. I'd say something about it, and he said, I'm not getting you a tripod, but he might just be saying that. I don't know. So we'll see. I have no idea. Or he might just get me like a, what sounds like a bad gift, but it's an excellent gift for me. He may get me like a gift card to Joann or Michael's, because I will make that sucker last, you guys. I made my last one last for 6 months. It lasted me until June or July, the one I got for Christmas last year from Michael's. And that's why I have all that thing, because I bought it with that gift card, and I bought it on sale. So. Oh, hi, Moonrose. Welcome, 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 welcome. Increase 1. Increase 1. We are working on these little beaded ornament little Christmas trees today. And I have a pattern in the description. Or the link to the pattern is in the description. And yeah, that's what I'm working on. And you can make them 4 different ways. You can do them with beads, without beads, with beads, with white branches, all kinds of different things. Right, this is an increase. Increase. After all, I'm going to find a pet to put in. Oh my goodness. Pets World, like, I need another pet. Must have more pets. It was funny, Miss Angie was pointing out that she says Pets World, and I do too. And her name is not Pets World, it's Pet World. But I don't know why Pet World just in my head is what comes out. It's just what comes out. It's just what's natural, you know? Baby cage is what people use it for. So maybe you will get baby chickens to have a good use. Aw. All right, there we go. So I think it's time for me to get up and grab my stuffing here. Let's see. And there's no need for that. Let's see. Yeah. Tie off and cut your yarn. Okay, that's a really long tail in the middle we don't need, so let's cut that too. All right. So, yeah, because the way this is, it naturally sort of wants to go in, like in the bottom, or like kind of stick out. So I think it's better to fix it inward. All right. Now I'm going to I need to get back to the right spot in the pattern before I go grab my thing. I think I know, but I just want to be positive. Christmas trees do not tie off from the body to the tree or the base. Yes. Okay. All right. Move that. Put my yarn away. And then we're going to go up under here, and I will be right back. I'm going to grab my... Not quite. Scared Toya would rip it though. She's just puppy. Oh. All right, let's see. Let me scoot my little tripod over first. Then we're going to scoot our rolly cart because I'm kind of trapped on my couch right now the way I have everything. So move that so I can escape. All right, baby boy, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab stuffing, okay? You keep them entertained for me. Let's see. All right. All right. Now, if I can figure out where to put it at so that I can reach it. I think if I put it right here, I'll still be able to. Oh man, it just went that way. I sat it down and then it fell over. All right. Now lean this way. There we go. Okay. Very good. Now, if I get that ready, and I'll get this ready. It's chilly in here. It's getting chilly in here. Turn the heater on. Oh, you made a pillow. Cool. I want to make one to match for the holidays. A granny square red and green pillow. I want to do that. Get one of those inserts from Joann's and put the squares around it kind of thing. Yeah, making your tote bag today. It's exciting. I can't wait to see how it turns out for you. All right, let me scoot back and get back in position. I'm excited how that goes. All right, now what we're gonna do, take our little, whoops, don't want to lose our stitch. Okay. Little base, and we're gonna take our little top. It said do it with long side spacing, and for some reason that part of the pattern confused me, and I don't know why. But anyway, we're gonna take it and then we're gonna crochet it on to the bottom, and then when we get close to the end, we're gonna kind of stuff it. Found a really good farm that we wanted to buy, and then we saw it. Apparently everything about it was bad, like the walls and floor and everything. Oh no, and there's no one. Oh no, man, that would be cool though. So my great grandparents bought this farm, I believe the 30s or 40s, I think is correct. And then I think grandmother grew up here, and then my dad didn't live here when he was little. They lived somewhere else, but then they built a house right next to this house, which is my great grandparents' house, or was their house. So I think my mom was telling me that I'm the 4th generation to live in this house, and she was saying that she was messing with me, like I need to have a baby so I can have 5 generations in one house. I was like, calm down, Mom. You just want to. Yeah. Well, that's, you don't have to. You just want to. Oh, yeah. The sewage systems can be a mess. Yes, they can be. You have to be careful with stuff like that for sure. All right. Let me put a single crochet right here to start. Stick it through there. Take my stitch marker out. I'm trying to remember, where do I go? I think I attach it right here to start. No? Wait. Oh, I didn't pull my string through. That's what's throwing as well. All right. Okay, so I think I usually start right here with my stitches. If I can flip it. Yeah. That's why it was flipped the wrong way. Okay. Now we're just going to single crochet them together. That used to intimidate me, crocheting things together like this, but I enjoy it. Something about slipping through both sets of stitches that I enjoy. Oh, wow. I get that 800 days. Wow. I know there was like an old, well, we cut a farm, the place across the road from us. Well, we owned like directly across from us. My grandparents do. But in front of my parents' house, they don't own that because they wanted like, it was just 1 million, but it might have been like 2 for it. And first of all, that's ridiculous. And second of all, no. So that wasn't a thing that happened. But we got a really good neighbor out of it, so that's good. They put their house way back, and you can't see it from the road or my parents' house, so that's good. But the rest of it is all kind of surrounded, and we don't really have anybody around us, which is good. Maybe we want to live with them to the end, but our house is too small. Aww. Yeah, no, I understand. That makes sense, Pets World. My mom always used to joke. She was like, "You're gonna add on a living quarters for me, right? When I get old." Oh my gosh, Mom. I don't know about that. I don't know if my husband would be down with that. Oh. I can't remember that land that they wanted over $1 million for across the road was like, this stayed for sale for a long time because nobody was going to pay that for it, and nobody ever did. In fact, they split it up into 4 different lots because nobody was going to pay what they wanted for it. So it was silly. And there was nothing on it. There's like a little pond on it, but it's not like there's a building or anything, and it wasn't that much land, so it didn't make sense to be $1 million literal dollars. I think it was like, maybe it was like 2, and that's where I'm getting the number 2 from. I think that sounds right. Let's see. This stitch? Yes. Oh boy, I wish I could just do this part all day. This part is fun. No, crochet is fun, but there are frustrating times, of course. But it's usually worth it in the end. Rarely does it not end up being worth it, in my experience so far. Most of the time things turn out all right, or you could turn out all right. Yeah. I've had a couple failed things that didn't turn out all right, but not too many. All right, I think it's time to put a little bit of stuffing in here, maybe. Let's check. Want to make sure I get it all the way down to the tip of it. Okay, so 70, 72. Aw. Should add bells, and that would be cool. So if you shook it, it would like jingle. That would be cool. You could also do, if you had those little bells, I bet you could put those on the outside instead of you'd have to sew them on, you know, but you could put bells on the outside. Got little, where's my bells? There's a bell up here. I don't think you guys can hear it, but there's a bell on my head. I love these little ears. I can't resist wearing this. I won't be able to wear them long. All right. Let's put the stuffing in here. Try to make sure I get it all down. All right, Pets World, that's okay. All right, let's see. If I had some bells, I would. I think my parents have some, though, because I'm going there Saturday because they put them on their little dog because when they take her outside, it's easier to locate her if she, like, wanders away a little bit. If they have a big yard, they can just let her chill. Sometimes they're not close to the road. So it's nice to have a bell on her, and even in the house, sometimes it's nice to locate them with the bell. But Mac hates a bell. Otherwise, Arthur would have one on him too, more than likely. But it's bad to keep bells on animals that are outside, though, because that can lead predators to find them. So if you have an outdoor kitty, don't leave his bell on his collar. Take it off because it gets easier for little predators to find them. I dropped something. What if I thought I dropped something? What is that? Oh, it's my stitch marker. Okay. Hey, baby boy. All right. Let's see. How much more stuffing can I stuff? I don't know if I want to keep stuffing it, or if I want to, I think I want to crochet some more and then add the rest. Okay. I don't think I overstuffed it yet. Yesterday when I made the second one, I apparently had messed something up. I didn't have the correct number of stitches on this piece as this piece, so I had like one extra stitch, but I made it work and you can't tell, so it's fine. But these, hopefully, my numbers were correct, so when I was counting, so they should be fine. That should be fine. Pull through. There we go. There we go. I also am probably going to do this with the lighter if I can find my lighter. Candles, no. I may wait till I do it after. It's acrylic yarn and it'll take that fuzziness away. So I might do that in a minute too if I find it. But like I said, I'm not 100% sure where I put the lighter. It might not be in this room. Crap. That's okay. Not a big deal. I can do it after, but I was going to do it now and after, but that's okay. I haven't done it yet anyway, and it looks fine. It just makes it a little bit neat and cleaner looking in the end if you burn off the little extra fibers that are there. All right. But don't cotton or you're going to burn your yarn. All right. Almost ready to add a little bit more stuffing, and then we're almost done creating it together, and then we're going to do the little ruffles, which is like a ripping stack of stitches. So it's like a single, half double, double, bead, double, half double, single. So it goes up and then it goes back down. All right, Moonrose, have a good time. Thank you for coming in. You're so sleepy. No, you are. Get you some rest, girl. I know you're sleepy. My MJ is gonna fall asleep on her. She's tired. She's a working lady. She's been up all night. She's a hard worker. I know she is. Because she's a good woman. And that's just how she rolls. MJ's a sweetie. All right. Let's see. I'm almost done. Make sure that's as much stuffing as I want. I don't think anybody's going to be squeezing this too much. But again, I always try to stuff it to the point that when you squeeze it, it doesn't really lose its shape. Because if you squeeze it and it goes like skinny and flat, I can't hardly make this one do that. Then that's no good. Then you got to sit there and like fluff it back out again, right? So I try to, sorry about that, I hit the mic. So I have to try to stuff it really well. There's a little hole in there I'm trying to fill with the stuffing, and then I think it's good. All right, I think that's gonna be pretty good. Maybe one more little patch at the very end. I think we're good. All right, little reindeer. My husband said, "What's the guy's name?" And I said, Rudy. Rudy the Rudolph. I'm really bad at naming things, you guys. Heaven forbid if I ever make my own pattern. I'm gonna be like, I don't. Pattern 5. What do I call this? Can you put a link for the link? I don't know what you're talking about. That's Moonrose. Which link? I know you're not talking to me, but I feel like she may not know what you're saying either. Are you asking for the pattern for the bag that she was talking about, maybe? I'm not sure if it's a free pattern. I don't know. I can't remember. I think it's not, though. Or I think it is, though. I don't know. I have too much information in my brain. All right. And then not enough all at the same time. Too much useless information is in my brain. Okay. Like song lyrics from 10 years ago. Those are in my brain. Come on, I'm trying to figure this out. Here we go. Couldn't get my finger wrapped correctly. last couple stitches. We just stuffed it a little more there, and now I'm just gonna close her up. Let's see if I did everything right. We have the right number of stitches. Looks promising. It looks very promising. Which this one. All right. I have more, or yeah, do this right here. All right. Okay, my stitch marker came off. Stitch count. That's okay because I don't need it anymore. Cut this, pull this through. Oh gosh, I just pulled one string instead of. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. How do I fix this? One. Pulled out two. See if I can fix it. You guys were sharing. See, it looks like it works for me. It looks blue, so I'm thinking the link worked that time. I don't know. Probably she can find it. All right. Okay. All right. Ready. Now, if I hadn't pulled that string, look at my yarn. Oh my gosh. What did I do? I mean, I'm glad I'm at the end. I just have to weave that in, but what the heck did I do? Like, I don't even understand where to cut this at, you guys. I don't know. I'm just going to cut it here. I don't know. Putting a needle on this is going to be very interesting. I may have to cut it really short and just hope for the best. Excuse me. I know I touched the mic with my hair. All right. Okay. Pull everything through and then hope for the best. Stick in the needle. Okay. Got it. Now I'm going to do the back loop of this stitch and then the 2 loops on the next stitch to even this little jut out. I think that's the same little trick I showed MJ for her koozies. All right. Or a video about it. Okay, now I can weave this in. Thankfully, it's not going to be a problem that the yarn messed up. Then I need to massage this thing a little bit and get it back in the right shape because it looks a little off. Oh, I was going to use this to close the bottom. Hold on. Or do the little indent in the bottom. So let me see if I can do that. That's why I didn't use brown yarn, because my brown yarn is in there. I can't exactly use that for this. But the green will work too. And nobody's ever going to see it down there unless they're examining the bottom of it. And who's doing that, really? All right, there we go. Now we pulled it in, cinched it in. It's like a little divot there. It'll sit up better. You love those koozies, I know. I'm so sad someone stole your koozie. What the? People. That's all I can say about someone sneaking your drink out and stealing your koozie. When I read that, I was like, what? 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 No. Oh, okay. Make garlic butter. Ooh, that sounds delightful. You're making me hungry. I'm gonna have to go eat when I get off here. I need to anyway, but girl. All right, so now we have the little base for our little tree on there. So now we just have to do the little ruffles. All right, so I'm gonna attach some new yarn. Put this old yarn right there. New yarn. Yes, I just made that. I know. Oh, it was your first time using it too. Oh my god. I had to taste it. I don't know. I wanted to. Yeah, I feel like I just. Oh, I know. I know. I don't like butter unless it's like melted. Like I can't do like it has to melt on like the bread or where I can't. Non-melted butter is a no-go, Bo. And I think I've told you guys that I used to like love butter when I was a child. So like I mean I still do, don't get me wrong. Um, but I used to literally make butter sandwiches where I would literally put a pat of butter on the bread and put it in the microwave and melt it and eat it as a sandwich with bread. What? I was left unsupervised, don't ask me. but what? Butter sandwiches? What? I won't even tell you the other thing because it's too sinfully good and it'll give you an idea. But yeah, butter sandwiches were not my greatest idea. Yep. I want my parents to even know that. They probably have no idea I did that, to be honest. They probably wondered why we were going through the butter like that, but like I don't think they realized that I was making butter sandwiches. They probably would have stopped. Oh, peanut butter with butter. I've never had that. Like sometimes a toasted peanut butter sandwich where you toast the bread and put the peanut butter on there either while it's still warm or you can put it in the microwave for just like a second and the peanut butter melts a little bit. Ooh, that's good. That's real good. Back. All right, what was I looking for? I need the bits so that I put them on the thing. Put them right here. Some more beads so I can also put them on the thing. She's back. Forget it from something. I don't know. Something. I'm also thinking of it's time because Christmas. So maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Oh, have a good dinner, Pets World. Go eat, girlfriend. I'm going to be eating in a little bit when I get off of here. Like I said, you're making me hungry with all the garlic butter talk. I'm going to have to get something good. Something good to make. I don't know what we're having for dinner tonight. I need to consult the hubby and see what he wants. I need to ask you some coffee. Coffee? Oh no, I'm almost out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My friend and her kid came over and he had these super blow pops. They're freaking huge. They're huge. They're like, they big. Let's just put it like that. Okay. Open up. I'm like, how does a kid even eat this? It's huge. Right? I know. I was like, I took them because the kid doesn't need them. And mother agreed the child does not need them. So I was like, well, let me take them off your hands. They're huge. Extra work because someone is going out on medical leave. So I get overtime until like ooh, I was upset for a second. Oh, you get the overtime until February. And I was like, ooh, good. Good for you. Like, I'll take it, man. That's awesome. I hope you don't get hounded, but that's awesome. Oh, you love overtime. Good. That's awesome. Good for you, girl. All right, single crochet, and then I think in the next stitch we do the half double. If I can yarn over, that'd be amazing. Half double. Most ruffles are all the same, pretty much, like relatively the same, where you do like a single, half double, and a double, and then double, half double, single, so that you get the height up. Or at least in my experience, a lot of ruffles are very similar in the way they are made. Okay, now I need a bead. Kind of want to do one without a bead or without a thing and see what it looks like, but I think I'm going to do it with the beads. I kept asking my husband, what does he think Mom would want, the colored ones or the clear ones? And he's like, the colored ones. I was like, yeah, I was thinking she'd want the clear beads, but I don't know. Huge paychecks. Yes. Awesome. So I get I have to work starting Monday. Oh boy. Are you okay? Are you good? Are you a morning person? Or How does that go? I'm like, I don't know. I'm not, but I am at the same time. It depends on the morning. Because my body won't let me sleep past a certain time, so I just get up early. But even if like I don't have anything to do, my body will not let me sleep past about 7. So on the weekends, I still wake up at 6 or 7. Can't help it. Oh wait, that's supposed to be a slip. That's why that looks funky. Slip stitch. You would rather get early than stay late. Yep, that's true. That's true. Rather have your evenings to yourself. Don't blame you for that. All right. That was the slip stitch. Now we do the single. Okay. Now the rest. Half double. Double. Pick up a bead. Any bead. I'll let Chris answer, even though I know the answer to the question. Or I'm 99% sure I know the answer to the question. Because if I think I know right, it changed not that long ago. Right? Yeah, she works from home. Yeah. Because she used to, right? But then I feel like I remember when you told me you were going to start working from home. Because you were like setting up your office and stuff, right? All right. Single slip or slip stitch and then single slip stitch. Single. No. Yeah, we probably won't finish all the ruffles today, but we'll get a couple of them done. All right. Before 1. And then I'm going to go make myself some food. I'm excited. 100 feet to work. Yeah, change. Yeah. So what I thought. That's what I thought. I remembered. Because you were excited, and I would have been too, girl. Go to work in your pajama bottoms. Maybe pajama tops, depending. Depending on what you got to do that day and if you have a meeting or not. No, it was a podcast. I was like, what is on my iPad? It's a podcast premiere. Like I said, I don't love doing this part of the trees because it's kind of annoying to like crochet into the piece, but it could be worse. Kind of take breaks, to be honest, because it's a little tough on the hands. Slip stitch. Single crochet. Alright, take a break for a second. Itchy. Right? You don't have to go out in the cold. Oh my gosh. Glad my husband's not here. He'd be so jealous. He's always like telling the lady on the news when she's like, yeah, so if you guys walk the dog today, you'll be doing good. And the temperatures, and he's like, lady, some people work outside. I'm like, honey, you don't work outside. You're like half inside and half outside. You're a mechanic. You're in a building. It's just large doors, you know. Apparently they told him at work not to freeze out his coworker because he was leaving the door cracked too much and the guy was getting cold, and I think he complained to the boss because Mac is so hot-natured. Mac does not really wear long pants very often, you guys. Like, he's like a shorts man because he just melts when he wears long pants. So he wears shorts. Like today he wore shorts, 30 degrees. He's nuts. My grandma was like, I didn't know if he was going to wear pants or not for your wedding. I was like, Grandma, of course I had to make him wear pants. I think she was teasing, but at the same time, she's never seen him in a pair of pants, so she was like, what? He'll wear them when it's snowy. That's about it. Yeah, I know. He's ridiculous. He's got that blood in him from his family up north, I guess. I don't know what it is. His family is from Boston, like some of his family, and I'm like, man, you need to go back up there or something because you would love it. I mean, I would hate it, but he would love it. I freeze to death. When I get cold, I like lock up. My back like locks up. It's painful. Oh, no. I just like tense all up. No, thank you. Sure, boo. We can do that. We can do that, Goof Nugget. And I need to get that recipe from my parents for the breakfast casserole still. I'll try to get it tomorrow. My parents always make breakfast casserole Christmas morning, and so I'll try to make it for my in-laws when they come over. It's easy to make though. You just bake it, I think. Put the stuff in it and bake it. Sausage, cheese, eggs, probably some other stuff. And bake it. You jumpstart your daughter in those cars this morning. It was so freaking cold. Oh no! Are you talking about me and how I don't get cold? Yes. Or what? I was talking about you and how you wear shorts and don't get cold. I surely was. And how grandmas didn't know if you were going to wear pants at our wedding or not. But I made you wear pants. And a sport coat and everything. You want chicken and dumplings? Dad has a good recipe that we use for chicken and dumplings. It's good. It's really good. We haven't had it in a while. And I want to make Christmas candy. That's what I need to tell my Christmas candy and decorations this weekend. I need to text him when I get off of here and say, can we make Christmas candy this weekend, please? You were so hot. You made me wear pants. Oh, he's saying I made him wear pants. He was so hot. This guy. Come to Mississippi, right? I'll come bring you some chicken and dumplings. They're good. My great grandma used to make them with biscuits, but we don't. We do cheat and use the frozen, like Miss Ann's or whatever they are. But they're still really good. Grandma used to do the biscuits and pinch off the biscuits and make them like that. That would be good since it's going to be so chilly, cold. Make a big old oven. I don't know if I want to make them in the crock pot though. I think I want to make them in the regular. When we made them in the crock pot, they didn't turn out so hot. They kind of stuck together, the dumplings. Takes so long to cook. Yeah, they do take a little bit. Yeah, let's do it in the big silver pot, not the crock pot, boo. He likes to cook together, which is sweet. Right, every once in a while, we'll like pick a recipe and make it together on the weekends. Cook it in a crock pot. We'll just make it with the biscuits. Aw. Right? Just make it with the biscuits. What do you mean? Do you want to do it with the biscuits? Yeah, that's fine if we use the big pot. Good. Yeah. Good. Because that will be better if we just use the big old pot. It'll turn out better. I'm going to make sure I got the whole recipe. I got it somewhere. But I'll verify with Dad. He's the one who has the real recipe. I need to get all his recipes. The problem is my dad doesn't measure things when he cooks. So like the things that I had that he made growing up for us for dinner, I can't recreate because I don't measure anything. So I need to like have a lesson with him and be like, all right, I want to know how you make your spaghetti sauce. Because he makes it like from scratch with just meat and like seasonings and other things. So like he doesn't use like jarred sauce or whatever. So I need to just be like, Dad, let me watch you make this stuff because I want it. I miss having it and I want to learn to make it. Because Dad mainly the chef in our house growing up, me and Dad. Me when Dad was not home, but mostly Dad. And his meatloaf was good too. I want to make that. especially before it gets warm again outside. I want to make the meatloaf. He makes the best meatloaf. Everybody's ew, meatloaf, and I was like, what? My dad's meatloaf's good. Never had anybody else's, but his is good. He even puts bacon on it sometimes. That's pretty good. Okay. It's nonsense not to measure anything while cooking. Do you measure everything? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Goof. Oh, I don't know about that, hubby. I feel you add the seasonings without measuring. I know you do. But yeah, my grandma's recipes would be like 1 hunk of butter. What? What's a hunk of butter? I'm like a tablespoon? I don't know. So it's always weird, like looking at older people's recipes. It's like 1 hunk of butter, 1 pinch of salt, 1 sprinkle of this. I'm like, what? It's never gonna taste like yours. Oh, you love your mom's meatloaf. Hi, hello, kitty cat. Welcome. Crocheting some little Christmas trees today. I'll at least get 1 ruffle done, if not maybe 2 ruffles. And then I'll have 3 more to go. I need to do some laundry when I get off of here. That's why I'm still in my camouflage shirt, because I do laundry. I did show the townspeople our Christmas tree, not today, but I showed them yesterday. Or Tuesday, I mean. I forget what day it is. I'm so confused because I worked weird days. When I work different days, it throws me off. Right. Oh, little ruffles coming along. But yes, I did show the townspeople our tree. Let's see if I move the bag of stuffing, I can show them again. All right, townspeople. Excuse the entertainment center. Excuse my cart. Whoop. That's kind of in the way, isn't it? Hold on, you guys. Ta-da! There you go. Christmas tree. Very first real Christmas tree. It's very exciting for us. My husband always grew up with real trees, so he's really excited to have a real tree. Ooh, there's all these little buttons. I want to press them, but I don't know what any of them do, you guys, on the live stream. Like, I know the one that flips the screen, and then there's the mute button, but now there's another button, and it looks like a magic wand. I don't know if that's like a filter or what that is. I didn't know they had filters on here, but I've been asked if I was using one, like there are. But there's so many buttons. Yeah, I know, buttons. I want to press the buttons. And then there's like one that looks like a movie, like, you know, the clappy thing. I don't know what any of those do. One day before off of stream, like at the very end, I'm gonna freaking hit some of those buttons, I swear, because I want to know what they do, especially the one with the little blue dot and the magic wand and thing. That looks exciting. It does. It looks exciting and thrilling to press all the buttons. Who knows what'll happen? All right, let's see, because there's another button down there. I think that's like a forward button, and then that's like a take the chat away. And there's a plus button. What's that mean? I don't know. I have to look it up because I really don't know. I don't even know how to look it up. Like, what's the button on the live? I don't know. I don't know how to look it up, but I'm just gonna play with them one day, I guess. I wish I could go live. Oh, I know. Maybe I could do like an unlisted, like private live, and then like give nobody the link for it and play with the buttons. Maybe. I don't know. That, or I'll just do it at the end. But I just want to know what they do. Curious. Very curious. Oh, Arthur CB. He doesn't like this cold weather either. He likes to be under his covers, staying warm. He says, don't take me outside unless it's going to keep me moving because he gets cold unless he's like running around and walking. The whole gets cold. He'll start shivering when he gets still, you know. But like I said, I did get him to wear his little sweater the other day for like 30 minutes. And it was like a looser sweater, so I wasn't torturing him. He did with it on, actually. He didn't hate it too bad because it was a little bit loose on him. So just have to make sure I get him like loose clothing if I get him anything. But I'm so glad he wore it because I always want him to. It'll feel better and warmer. All right. Let's do a clear bead. I can get it on here. I didn't understand how to attach the beads and stuff at very first, but I figured it out and it wasn't too bad. I think most people can figure it out from the pattern. It just threw me off for a sec. I think it was like $2.37 the pattern was. I think it's still that price. I'm not positive though. It was last time when I clicked the link. So, like, he tolerated it more than others. Yes, exactly. He didn't really like it. He didn't hate it. No, he did not hate it, but he did tolerate it better than the other outfits. So that is good. He walked around and did things with it on, unlike other outfits where he stands there with his legs straight out, uncomfortable. And I'm like, okay, just take it off. Immediately take it off. I'm gonna go get lunch, Goof. All right, have fun. Safe. Drive careful. Love you, boo. Hello, Pets World. Welcome back. You came back just here at the end, didn't you? I'm gonna go in like 15 minutes probably. And I'm gonna get me some food too. Because y'all are making me hungry. Everybody is. Even my husband now is making me hungry. I should have ate before I came on, but I didn't have time before I was going to be extra late. All right. That, and then single crochet in the next one. Get some water. Oh, well, let's do our half double so we're not confused. And then, okay. Aw. They did. That's sweet of you guys. Sometimes I could cook for my grandparents more, or just at all. But I don't think they would like what me and Mac have like for dinner most of the time. Like my parents cook for them on occasion and stuff, and they're able to cook for themselves and go out and get food for themselves. But it would just be like a nice gesture. But I try to help them in other ways I can. So, and I do. I have to do another meeting. See y'all next time. Bye, Chris. Have a good rest of your day. All right. Let's see. That was the half double. Ooh, we got lasagna, garlic bread. You're a lot more food for just them. Aww. Oh, that's sweet. Sounds good too. I haven't had lasagna in a while. That sounds so good. We should definitely get one or make one or do something because it's a good. I always like it when it's cold too to eat lasagna. It's nice. All right, that's half double. Now let's do a double crochet. Now let's grab a bead. Let's do a blue bead. And then, so I think I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow on Emily's live because it's going to be her live and I need to make these anyway. So yes, I need to work on these and hopefully I will finish this one today and then I'll have a second one for tomorrow to do. I'll do the clear one on Emily's live tomorrow. So, yeah. Lasagna, potato, sauce, beef, onion. Ooh, that is a lot of food. That is, my goodness, it's like Thanksgiving for you. Except with lasagna. because Thanksgiving is big food. All right, let's see. We eat all the good foods. All right, so there we go. And then, was that my single or my slip? That was my slip stitch. Right, yeah, so we're just going to finish this round and then hang out for a minute before I go. Single, half double, double. Oh, the gnome is taking forever. I'm excited to see your snail though. Oh, look when I get off. I usually get off and do something, but I think I'm going to get off and eat, so I'll have to let me get off. Really tall hat takes forever, especially with the small yarn. Yeah, I bet. I was seeing like some people in how when they make like Santa hats, they make them so long so that like they can flop over, you know, correctly or whatever. But oh my gosh, you wouldn't think that they would be so long and end up so tall, but they do in order to like flop correctly. They can be so long, and I bet a gnome hat can be similar like to that. I have one gnome in my house, and it's a little garden gnome. It's like this tall, and it's pink, and I keep it in my window over there with my plants. That's the only gnome I have, though. I'm not really big into gnomes, but I've started to get a little, like, bit more, like, into the gnomies. They're cute. And it takes forever. Yep. One. All right, almost done. Let's do our double. Grab one more bead. Let's do a purple one. And chain that in. Do another double crochet. Do a half double crochet. And then do our slip stitch and the next stitch to pin it down. And then I like to do a single crochet here to join everything together. Or do it in here if we need to. Let's see, where should we do it at? I think I'm going to do it here though. Hey baby, we're almost done. We'll go outside in 1 minute. Okay. Try not to excite it much because he knows we're about to go. All right, there we go. I like to fold them down. So I got my little tails, but we got our first little skirt on here. All right. Oh, he's going down there. I hope he doesn't bark at me before we leave. I bet he is. All right. Come back up here, baby. Come here so we can say bye to the people. Come here. Come here. Arthur, come. Boy, thank you. Yay. Do you think a small hat would look dumb on it? No, not really. No. It depends, like if you mean like height wise or if you mean like around. Like if it was like a little tiny hat like this, that might look kind of silly. But if it's just short like this way, height wise, then I don't think that would be too bad. Yeah. What's under me? Stitch marker. Okay. I knew I was sitting on something. Hey, be a good boy. Hey, be good boys, okay? Be a good boy. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go in just 1 second. Or yeah. I think that would be okay. You can always try it, you know. If you don't like it, keep going. All right, Arthur, stop. It's okay. We're about to go. We go potty, okay? Hold on. I know. Sorry, you guys. He's so excited. Oh, baby. Yes, I will. I will look at this snail after I walk. Oh, baby. It won't take me but a minute. We'll take him out and put him on his lead. But yes, I will. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope that some of you guys join me tomorrow on Miss Emily's channel. I'll make a community post. What is that? Oh, little tear. I'll make a community post tomorrow and link her channel so that you guys can find me right before I go on. But it'll be about 10 Eastern Standard Time. And I appreciate all you guys for being here. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe and hit your notification bell so that you will be notified every time I do go live. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great afternoon. I'm going to go walk this little boy now. See you later. Bye.